Okay, long at 1309.50. 1500 tip bar chart. We're coming up to a cyclical turn on time frame with blue professional bar kind of coming in. So really, this is an icebreaker trade. We've had this last move down from 1313 was really pretty fast, pretty big move. Would have been nice to have got short up here. We had kind of Rambo patterns, bearish divergence, but yeah, the bigger trend is showing support on the 4500 tip bar chart. And yeah, this was the end of yesterday, which we kind of held this type of level. So we're kind of coming back in. So where the professionals have come back in. So got exhaustion selling on the downside here, and yep. So just long at 1309.50. Okay, a little while later, pretty volatile this morning. I've taken a lot of heat on this trade. We're back, came back down to 1306, 3.5 points of heat on the trade, and we're just above entry. But still holding this, just because I think we're kind of slamming back into these levels to trying to find support. You can see we've had exhaustion selling on the downside. Blue professional bars coming on the 15 and the 500 tip bar chart. This is a nice kind of support at 1306. But the fact of the matter is my entry is pretty horrible. So going to wait till we get close to this cyclical turn on the 15, which is coming up, to decide what to do, whether to bail for a little bit or a little loss, and look for a better entry, or just see if we've done enough exhaustion selling at this point to kind of break into an uptrend. Okay, just out 11.50 for 2, which was the original profit target on the icebreaker trade, but I just had exhaustion buying on the 1500 tip bar chart. No professional buy yet. We had this one, but you can see none of the lows got taken out, so it's just kind of holding through here, just waiting. A little bit lucky, really. A lot of heat on that trade. Not a particularly good entry. Don't know though that I've been able to have got in right here at the lows down at 1306, 1307. We had certainly exhaustion selling signals, but no blue professional bars on the 15. So, just going to wait and see. I think we're now breaking into a bit of an uptrend. This kind of support level seems to have held after all of these exhaustion selling signals, but looks like we're going to come down a little bit. Just by the way, I've playing around with some code, just coding these professional exit signals on the 1500 tip bar chart, and this is what these purple bars are. They're just showing exhaustion buying with professional bars. Kind of when those kind of line up close to each other, that's a good place to take profits, although it's going a little bit exponential at the moment. There was another point in this, but anyway, that's the whole point of the pro signals, is to get out as the trend is kind of reaching a crescendo, and that's where you get the most kind of most bang for your buck with taking the least heat on a trade. Okay, just a couple of minutes later, and we've gone up to 1450 and beyond, which is just unbelievable. It's got a real sense of exponential kind of move to this. I think this is a lot of short covering. I think a lot of people expecting the market to go down today, and we started tanking here down at 1308, 1306. A lot of people getting short, so this whole move up, as we're taking out these highs, plus people having stops wherever they've got their stops kind of placed. This last move up was just a question of hitting all of those stops and causing a kind of cascading effect on the way up. So now got a little bit of a situation. We've kind of overdone it on the upside, but got to wait for some kind of pullback and end of trend on the 500 before taking a short trade here, although it's very tempting having seen this, because we often kind of crash back to earth after exponential moves like this. And there was also another, well, at least another 3 points in the move. Anyway, okay, just long at 1450, and just trying to get a re-entry here in the direction of trend. We've not come down to a cyclical support area on the 15, but we've got one on the 500 tip bar chart and a couple of bullish divergence signals here. So we're kind of breaking to new highs. We've not got a change in trend because on the 4500 we've not got blue professional bars coming. We've had our exhaustion buying, got a cyclical turn, but still got to wait for the blue professional bars to kind of come in to signal some kind of topping out of this move. So this will probably be end of trend warning signal up here, but just trying to squeeze a little bit more out of this trend move up. Okay, just come out at 17.5 for 3. And the reason to get out, we kind of pushed past end of trend. I mean, it's quite a strong move, but we've got a blue professional bar kind of coming on the 1500 tip bar chart, and another blue one on the 4500 tip bar chart. So just wary that I'm kind of overstaying my welcome. Extremely strong trend move up though, since, from the lows 1306. Yeah, out of a 10 plus point move, I've only taken out 5 points, but that's not bad. You know, the first entry was poor. There were better opportunities, but you know, at least I did jump on board here. A little bit late, but I did jump. Anyway, so out at 17.5. Just to show these pro signal exit signals here. I was out on the 1500 tip bar chart on this blue professional bar at 17.5. But then, you know, if I had the nerve to hold, here's the exhaustion signal with the blue professional bar, and that was at about 18.5. You could have got out there near enough. So, you know, kind of another point in it, but just shows these kind of exhaustion signals are pretty helpful as exit points when you're kind of getting out in the direction of trend.